Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Good afternoon, Tanya Vandross. Peace, love, and happiness. I love it. I love it. I love the positivity. Kenneth Sims sits down with Sean Porter, Showtime Sean Porter, in the Porter Way podcast, and he speaks about his health. He speaks about the things he's been going through. Speaks about both of his losses. Speaks about 140 pound, the 140 pound division. A little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? And this is a dude who said that he actually has traits of sickle cell in his blood. And that's the reason why he was offered the USA boxing team. When he got down to Puerto Rico, they found that in his blood system. He had to go to uh, Mayo Clinic, which was one of the top hospitals in the United States, to get himself cleared for fights and stuff like that. And I mean, this is a dude who's been grinding. Look, his most notable fights is Elvis Rodriguez, right, and Montana Love. We're in a fight with Montana Love. He got a draw in, but the fight with Elvis Rodriguez was obviously the most impressive performance of his career, and that's what edged him off to, really put him on the radar in people's eyes. Now he has two losses to guys who are relatively unknown, like Samuel Taya and Shamia, if I'm not mistaken, that's his last name. But you know, this is a dude who's more of a boxer. He fights off that back foot, very good fighter, and is just looking for more opportunities. And after watching his performances and stuff, you know, he could give a lot of those guys at 140 pounds a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? He could definitely, any given night, he could potentially be a winner because, like I said, he is a back foot fighter, so he's good off of the back foot. He's more of a boxer type of fighter. Now he's like, to me, he's like a Sandor Martin, you know, Devin Haney type of stylistic type of dude. Um, Devin Haney, I just feel like it has a little bit more, but he's still getting it. You know what I'm saying? Kenneth Sims is a guy that could be potentially overlooked. He was speaking about the his rankings in the WBA, WBC. Like the WBC basically has him like at 30 or something like that, which is kind of ridiculous for a guy who beat a guy like Elvis Rodriguez. You would think, right? Now, obviously, he after the Elvis Rodriguez fight, he didn't get no notable fights, and he speaks on that too. He said that he felt like after that Elvis Rodriguez fight that he would be on the up and up and get better fights and stuff like that, which wasn't the case. He's still trying to get opportunities. He's on the older side, so he's trying to get to the belt, to a belt. But it's still a journey. You know what I'm saying? And it shows you how boxing works, how all of this stuff works, because if you're not a huge name in the sport of boxing, obviously those opportunities are very limited. And for you to actually go out there and get it against a guy like Elvis Rodriguez, who was being pushed, I mean, you would think you're about to start at least seeing, better fighters, you know what I'm saying? More world class type fighters, and seeing and testing yourself against those fighters. But this is when you would think that those losses do play an effect for these promotion companies, because they feel like they could promote guys that don't have any losses better than they can guys that do have losses. When those dudes that don't have losses don't give a fuck about what that dude bring to the table that night. You know what I'm saying? They there to win. You know, and you saw that with Elvis Rodriguez. You know what I'm saying? He gave him no mercy. He tried to go at him. But I feel like Kenneth Sims Jr. is a good fighter and should get an opportunity. Um, everything that he was saying, he said that Teofimo Lopez is obviously the top guy at 140 pounds because he beat the man. I mean, this dude, he says he studies boxing. You know what I'm saying? That boxing is what he studies. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully opportunities come Kenneth Sims Jr.'s way. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to be notified, man. And we out, man. Peace.